welcome back to my channel. In today's video, y'all, this is going to be an exciting topic because we're going to be talking about how to get ready for that first date. How exciting. I'm about to put y'all on and give y'all some pointers because I was just thinking, what should I talk about on my channel? And I was doing a lot of brainstorming, and I'm like, you know what? Let's talk about how to get ready for a first date, because I haven't seen too many videos on YouTube about it, even though I know that they have them. And I just want to give y'all Stars edition. So right before we get into the video, make sure you subscribe to this lovely channel. Okay, we on the road to 70 subscribers. That is huge for me. Okay, I'm so excited when I think about that. Make sure you guys like this video, watch to the end, and make sure that you drop a comment down below and tell me what you think, and let me hear some of you guys first date stories and experiences, because we gonna get into it today. So number one, this is so important, y'all. I can't stress this one enough. Make sure you guys have already discussed who's paying and where you are going. Now, I see a lot of girls and they always talk about how they went on a first date and they didn't know if the guy was going to pay or not. And when you don't know if the guy's going to pay for you, it makes you feel awkward. It gives you anxiety because now you're thinking about, what am I supposed to do when the bill come? Like, do I pretend to dig in my wallet, or do I sit there and see what he going to do? And it will make you go crazy, and you want to be organized. You want to feel at peace on your first date. So I suggest that things like this should be discussed beforehand. Like, ask, like, are we gonna go half and half? Like, how are we gonna do this? And if he's a real gentleman, he gonna be like, nah, you ain't gotta worry about none of that, I got you. And if he say half and half, from woman to woman, just don't even waste your time going out with him, because if a man is interested in you and he wants your time, why are you paying for your meal? Like, it's just not giving what it's supposed to give. Another thing that I hear ladies talk about is, when you seeing somebody and he talking about, oh, where you want to go. Now, as a girl, we can never make up our minds. We never know what we want to eat. We damn sure don't know where we want to go. So I feel like a man who is about something and, he's not new to the game, he should pick out a restaurant, he should set the reservation, and he should pick you up and tell you what time you need to be ready, because that's 10 times more attractive than someone that is so nonchalant and, just leaving everything up to you. Like, I'm not supposed to plan. You want my time. You're supposed to have everything settled. So how to get ready for your first date, make sure that you guys talk about who's paying, and make sure that wherever you want to eat or wherever he wants to take you, make sure this is already spoken about and settled and planned right then and there. Number two, which is very important for my ladies, you want to make sure on your first date, make sure your hair and your nails are done. Okay, when you eating at the dinner table, a lot of the times you're going to be looking down at your food, or when you're even holding the menu, if he looks up at the menu and he sees you holding it, you want him to see your nails are done. You got a fresh manicure, you got acrylics, or, just a fresh set of nails. Or even if you can't get your nails done, just paint your nails. You want to look like a woman. You want to be put together. And hair is so important. Your hair is like 50% of your outfit, okay? You want to make sure your hair is done, whether it's braids or whether it's a nice wig or it's flat iron or you're doing a nice curly hairstyle. Just make sure your hair looks good, okay? And then, make sure, I know a lot of people are, opinionated on this, but make sure you got on a little bit of makeup. Like, the natural thing is cute or whatever, but it don't hurt to, do a little bit of makeup. Everybody could use it, just to bring yourself out a little bit more. So make sure your face is nice, okay? Do your makeup, do what you got to do. Just look put together, because that is so important. And remember, nobody can change who they appear to be. Your first impression is everything. So the first time you go on a date and a man sees you, you want him to be like, oh, her hair was done, her nails was done, okay, she's very sure of herself. Like, we talked about everything beforehand, and she's down with it. She knows what she wants, she knows what she's doing. I could tell, like, she ain't playing no games. Everything has to be in order when it comes to this woman, period. Number three, you want to smell good, so make sure you have a nice fragrance, a nice smelling perfume, okay? Now, don't do it too much, but do it just enough, whereas if you walking by or if you in the car sitting next to him, he's able to smell a whiff of your good perfume. Now, it's nothing wrong with Victoria's Secrets or Bath and Body Works. I use their perfumes and I love it, but you want to get you like a womanly perfume, a perfume where you only got to spray, on your neck, behind your ears, and like on your wrist, and it lasts the whole day. So get you like not one of those low spritz sprays perfume, but a real perfume. I would say invest in a perfume, maybe $100 or more, because you want to smell nice. When you smell good, it makes you like 10 times more attractive, and men love a woman that smells good. You smelling good, you looking good, you know how to communicate, you on time. Make sure that you're on time for the date, because that could be a turn off. You just want to, look up to par and just make a good first impression, and ultimately you just want to have a good time. So make sure you guys are writing this down. This is tip number 4. Make sure you floss your teeth and brush your teeth well, and also bring some mints with you. Like, I was watching like a lot of videos on YouTube, and people was saying like in the past how chewing gum when you're going on a date is like ghetto, is not classy, not ladylike, whatever. Make sure you have some mints. You want to make sure that your oral hygiene is up to par, because you're going to be eating and you're going to be talking to this man, and you want to make sure that you don't have nothing in your teeth. So floss beforehand, brush your teeth well, make sure your breath is smelling good, and also invest in a aura brush. Okay, an aura brush is a tongue brush. It scrapes your tongue and gets everything off. I don't want to go too much into detail. Gets everything off, and you just want to make sure that your oral hygiene is up to par. You know what I mean? And mint. So after your meal, you go to the ladies' room and you pop in a mint. Something real classy. You don't be chewing gum all loud. You want to pop in a mint, so you don't have like an aftertaste of the food and whatnot. So ladies, remember, it's good to look good on the outside, but make sure that, you showered, real good. Shower, shave, body wash, lotion up, floss, brush your teeth well. Like, all of this counts. Like, all of this is very important. Number 5, I'm gonna be looking down for this one. Dress for the occasion. You want to look classy, you don't want to show too much, and you want to look sexy but not too revealing. So find your balance. So I would say it depends on what kind of restaurant you go into, because some restaurants you could get away with like jeans and like maybe a heel and a decent shirt, but then other restaurants you need heels, you need a dress and everything. So dress for the occasion. It depends on what type of upscale restaurant you're going to. And another thing, I see girls all the time, they go on dates and they have like their breasts are really up and it's just showing so much cleavage. And when you on a date, you don't want him to be staring at your breast the whole time. You want him to be looking at your face. So don't reveal and don't show too much. You want to look classy, but you also, you want to look stylish. You want to look fashionable, so find your balance. And even if you don't know what to wear, like ask your friends or a close family member that you can trust. Even go on YouTube and look at, first date clothing ideas or something like that. Because, your outfit is 70% of how you going to look. Like 70% of how you look depends on what you got on. Then it's the hair, then the nails, then the makeup. So make sure you do a little research and see what type of vibe and what type of look that you're going for. This is super important, because I know a lot of girls, the first date, they're probably nervous. You want to make your best impression. You probably going to talk a lot out of nervousness or whatever, or it is what it is. But make sure you do not tell him all of your business. You want to remain mysterious and you want to keep things discreet. Like, for instance, on the first date, you don't want to tell him what your ex did. You don't want to tell him what you go through with the man. You don't want to tell him that you want to get married and you're looking for a man who's committed. Like, you don't want to overdo things on the first date. Here's a little secret. On the first date, look good. Already prepare what you're going to talk about, like little topics that you could talk about in case things get a little awkward. But another thing, you want to make sure that you are doing more listening than speaking, because on a first date you want to see where his mind is at and the things that he talks about. Because remember, men will tell on themselves. They always do. So make sure that you are listening more than you are speaking, and just already think about things that you're going to talk about with him in case it's like some sort of awkward silence. So don't stress it, you know, don't be so anxious, but just like prepare, and also be very nonchalant. Like, don't care enough to feel awkward. People who feel awkward or they're nervous is because they're overthinking. Just be chill. Just be like, you know what, I'm going out to eat. He's cool. We're just going to talk. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. This is real important, y'all. Please do not be on your phone, okay? Even if you don't like the guy, it's kind of rude. And it just tells a person that you're not interested. And at the end of the day, girl, he still got to pay for your food. So the least you could do is just be not on your phone. Like, that's the least you could do, honestly. Because some guys, like, if you on your phone at the dinner table a little bit too much, he gonna start to think you talking to other people. You know, he gonna start to get upset with you if he's crazy. And when the bill come and he paid for his meal and he just looking at you because he's mad at you about the phone, you're gonna be tight. So just, you know, turn your phone off, you know, or put it on do not disturb. Just don't be on your phone. It's a bad look for the man, and it's also a bad look for the woman. And another thing, check him out and see if his phone is not facing down, because 9 times out of 10, if you're on your first date and his phone is facing down, he's hiding something, and it's certain notifications he don't want to pop up, and you get a quick glance at it. So just be paying attention to that, please. Thank you. Okay. Oh, this is the last one, and I really like this one. It's perfectly okay to let him know that you do not kiss on a first date. And this is why I say this, because if you go on a first date just to see, you know, what he's about, to see what it's like to be around him, to see, you know, if he's somebody that you could potentially date long term, you know, and let's say you're not really feeling him, or let's say he's not really what you was looking for, you don't really like him, you just going for the food, or, you know, you was talking to him and then you met up in person again and you see that, you know, like, damn, I don't really see a future with this man. The last thing you're going to want to do is kiss him after that date, especially if it wasn't a good date. So you don't have to be mean, you don't have to be rude about it, but you could politely tell him, like, you know what, I really enjoyed my time with you. I really enjoy, you know, us, you know, going out on this date. You know, I'm so happy, but, you know, I don't kiss on the first date, you know. It's nothing wrong with telling them that, because a lot of guys will try that on the first date, and, you know, sometimes as a woman, it's just not something you want to do so fast. So speak up for yourselves. Don't feel bad, okay? You don't owe nobody anything just because they bought you a plate to eat, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was really fun to record for you guys. I love you guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. Make sure you like, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.